Hey, hi, hello, and welcome on in, bootleggers. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful little Thursday. I think we can go here. There we go. How is everyone doing? Welcome on in. Welcome to the first Junkfish stream of 2024. How are your holidays? How was your new year? I hope you had a very good time. I had a great time too. Welcome in, Charlotte. Hey, Ellie. Hey, Nova. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Gareth. Welcome, 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 everybody. We have a slightly different stream than usual today. We have a couple things that we we're gonna do alongside, we're gonna still play. We're still gonna play some good old bootleg steamer. We're still trying to beat our previous score, which during the last stream we managed to hit $18,931, which is a huge improvement on what we did last time, as in the time before that, but is still not the best, and I think we can do better. So we're still gonna try and beat that today. But while we are doing that, we are also gonna be hosting a little Q&A. Over on social media, I've been asking you guys if you had any burning questions that you really wanted to know about bootleg steamer. And I've been making note of them all, and we're gonna go through them all today, while we're playing. Let me track down, there we go. I had just lost the list, but I found it, don't worry about it. Thank you for considering my 18,000 a respectable score. That means a lot coming from you, Gareth, our resident high score wielder for this demo. Truly incredible. Don't know how they do it, but I'm very impressed every single time they roll in with a score of over $60,000. It's like, oh dear, my 25k just it doesn't quite hold up. We'll get there eventually though, guys. Also, I apologize for the lack of camera today. We usually have a camera on, but instead, some of that we've done in Junkfish is all of our staff have had these little really cute portraits drawn by one of our artists, and they're so adorable. I use them every opportunity that I can. But yeah, I'm not feeling super great today, which is why we have a PNG as opposed to the camera on, but that is not normal. Camera will be back in the future, don't worry. Yeah, Zan is an absolute... They're so talented. That's the artist that did all of our profile pictures. And yeah, they're absolutely amazing. But anyways, guys, shall we jump into some bootleg steamer? Unfortunately, we still do not have, we don't have a new build, I'm afraid. So we are still on the build that we were playing last year. Which sounds so much worse than it actually is. It was like last month. It's still the same build that we were playing last month. There we go. So yeah, we're still rocking with this one, but as you may have seen in the title... Hey Ink, welcome on in! As you may have seen in the title, we do have a few little development updates that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. But we are going to be... We're gonna be saving that for after the run, not after the stream, that's counterproductive. Yeah, once we finished our run, we'll switch over and I'll give you a little bit of a development update, give you a little sneak peek of the new things that have come up and been created since we last spoke, and they look amazing and I'm very excited to show you. Hey Erica, welcome, hey Staffy! So yeah, the way that this is gonna work today is a Q&A, so if anybody has any questions, please feel free to throw them in the chat. I will do my best to answer anything that gets put in chat today, but I do also have a list of questions that I'm gonna be working through. As we progress through the game, I've sort of decided that every single time we stop into a city, or we go and upgrade our ship, basically whenever the game is paused, we're just gonna take a moment. We're gonna bring up a question, we're gonna answer it, we can talk it through, questions upon questions if need be, and that's how the day is gonna run. So, let's start off. this run of Bootleg Steamer, shall we? We firstly need to pick our captain. I know... I said, in the last stream, I said we'd pick the opposite to whatever we picked last time. I don't remember. I don't remember. So the two captains that we have to choose from in this demo, we have John, we have Morris. In the full game there are going to be 6, but for this demo we just have these two. We have John, who is a ripple rider. He moves 20% faster in water currents, but he is a social butterfly, 25% slower cargo, loading and offloading. Every captain, every crew, they all come with a little buff that happens if you bring them onto your team, onto your crew, and they all also have a little bit of a debuff, which, you know, it's up to you. How do you play the game? What's going to best suit your playstyle? What's going to, yeah, just what's going to fit you best? So there's a lot of decisions that we need to make throughout the course of our run. So if we were to go for Morris, he has advanced logistics, so our ship is going to be able to carry 20 extra cargo, but the ship is going to move 15% slower, which pretty much all of the negative effects can be counterbalanced with ship upgrades as we progress through. So we're gonna stick with Morris. Morris is gonna be our captain today, I feel. Extra cargo is the way to go. I feel like last time we went for like a little bit more speed. Maybe we'll go for like slower ships and like loads of cargo today. That sounds like a good idea. Right, let's pick ourselves a ship. If we're going for more cargo, who has the most cargo here? If we're going through, we're looking at all of the stats. We're going to be mainly focusing on this cargo capacity stat. So we've got 80, 80, 120 on the Avalon. Holy moly, that's great. 120 here as well. I would love to pronounce that, but I'm going to butcher it, so I'm not going to. Cargo, we got 80 again here. 80, 80, 100. Right, so we're going to choose between these two. What I am thinking is, with this one, we get also 2 cargo slot upgrades. So if we're doing a pure cargo run, this feels like the guy. He's kind of slow. His turn rate is very, very poor. But again, these are all just tier 1 ships as well. We are going to be able to upgrade these as the run progresses, as we make more money. The tiers, it goes up to tier 5 with the ships. There is only up to tier 3 in the demo, I believe. So unfortunately we won't be able to upgrade all the way to 5, but in a full run we would be able to. So yeah, for our starter ship, our little tier 1 ship, I think we're gonna go for... Oh, I'm gonna try it, the Corsica? I'm so sorry if I've just said that so wrong. Alright, and while we are in a paused moment, we have a question come in from Ink. How long has the game been in development? Bootleg Steamer has been in development, it hasn't even been a year yet. The game was initially brought up to Junkfish during a game jam, which happened in February of 2023, so February last year. And then it took a little bit of time, maybe like a couple months for, you know, research to be done. Like we all knew that we loved this game. We loved the premise. We knew we wanted to make this game, but we just had to, you know, like do the research, do the checks, make sure it was feasible for our studio to make it as good as it can be. And then yeah, we've been going ever since then. So I want to say around 9 months, I'm gonna say. Are you VUCL? Hello, welcome on in. Oh, okay, in the demo, technically all 5 tiers are in, but with the 2 levels and the wind in your sails, you can only hit tier 4. Well, I did not know that. This just proves how much better at this demo Gareth is than us. I can't believe you managed to even get to tier 4 in this demo. I feel lucky if I hit tier 2. To be completely honest, if we can get a tier 2 ship, that I feel quite accomplished. Right, so we're gonna go with the Corsica. Apologies if my voice sounds rough. I am, as I said, I'm not feeling super great, so please excuse the scratchy voice. Alright, and welcome on in. Welcome to Bootleg Steamer, everybody, for anyone who has not been here before. It is the start of the Prohibition. It is the 1920s. Alcohol has just been banned in America. It is now illegal to make it, distribute it, everything. And as a bootlegger, here we saw opportunity. So it is now our job to smuggle in alcohol from neighboring countries, smuggle them across borders into America, where we're going to be making some very, very, very nice profits. Oh, Garrett, I'm sorry, Nightbot's so mean. He shouted at you for telling me to hydrate. Nightbot apparently is anti-caps lock. I'm very sorry. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't agree with hydration. Nightbot doesn't like me, is what we're learning today. Alright, the issue that we have been having on our version of the demo, this hasn't been happening on other people's versions of this demo, but our crew hideout sometimes is a little bit funny. It misbehaves a little, so I'm gonna avoid using the crewmates until the very end of our run. Because there is, just like with the captains, all of the crewmates have positive and negative effects on your run. And sometimes the one I select is not the one that I actually get hired. Oh my god, are you seeing these drops, by the way? We have bourbon and gin straight off the bat from shipwrecks. Dude, that's a fantastic start. But yeah, sometimes we are getting... Oh my god, and a ship upgrade, guys! Is this even more blessed than the run we had last time? Oh, there's another shipwreck here. You know what, this is just a shipwreck run. We don't need cities. We don't need any of the factory cities. We're just gonna run on shipwrecks. But yeah, I'm gonna avoid using the crew for the time being, just because I keep ending up with some really nasty negative effects that I'm not intending to get. It doesn't happen in other people's version of this. Oh my god, these drops. Yeah, other people's it hasn't been happening, but I just got unlucky, unfortunately. Drops are... Dude, the drops are so blessed. We're at full... I need to sell stuff. We literally do not have the capacity to buy anything. I was on my way to this city to stock up. I don't even need it. Right. We're looking at our little compass down here. The green money bags are places that we can sell our stuff, and we can sell everything that we've got here. That is so beautiful. I love that for us. Sounds like Trash Goblin energy. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. This is our run. You can feel it, guys. I have the good energy, and I can feel the good energy coming from this run. So what we're going to do immediately, we're going to sell all of this stuff, and as we are paused at the moment, we're going to go over to my little list of Q&A questions. And the first one I have, most of these were collected from Twitter. I think there was a few from Discord as well. But the first question is, when will the game be released, and will it be released in early access? No, it will not be releasing in early access. Whenever the game launches, is launching as 1.0 full version, and that is going to be sometime within Q2 of this year. I'm very, very excited. Very, very, very excited for that. Guys, we are... Do you see this money? We can go to the shipyard instantly and get a new ship if we want to. That's how good the start of this run has been. That is alien for me. So alien. But because we have been able to sell a lot of alcohol pretty much straight off the bat, our notoriety is already at 3 stars, so that means with... Oh my word, you know, I'm just gonna immediately go and sell that because I know there's a gin city right here. Yeah, with every star of notoriety you get, more coast guards are out trying to hunt you down and lock you up. So it's not ideal, but is the risk and the reward, you know? You gotta take the risks if we want to make the big bucks, and we definitely want to make the big bucks. This is amazing. Guys, this is the best. Oh, we're at 4 stars. We're 4 stars already. It's fine. I know I said this last time, like, that it's super fine and we just simply won't get caught, and that did not go well for me because... Oh, that is... I'm going down the jet stream the wrong way. Yeah, I, like, went and immediately got caught. I just, like, ran straight into a Coast Guard. He wasn't... Like, he literally wasn't even after us, and I just ran into him and handed myself over to the police, and we got jailed, and we got fined, and we lost time. It was not the one. It was not ideal. But it's alright. I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna believe in us, in our abilities, that this time we're simply just not gonna get caught. Yeah, exactly. Charlotte gets it. I was showing... The purpose of these streams is for me to show you how not to play the game. You're gonna learn from me that way. You're not gonna learn the pro strats, you're just gonna learn everything that you absolutely should not do. I'm alright with that, I've made my peace. Alright, so we are at another factory city. We are buying out all of the alcohol that they have on offer. And we still have space for 85 bits of cargo, because we started off with like a really cargo-heavy ship. Cargo-heavy? You know what I mean there. And a captain also gives us 20 extra cargo, so we could also load up on some legal goods like some lumber and grain. And although they do not sell for as much, it does mean that our capture chance, if we are to get captured, I'm gonna do my best not to, but if we were to get captured by the Coast Guard, our illegal goods will be slightly more hidden. So they might not be able to find all of our illegal stuff. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna take a little bit of lumber, we're gonna take a little bit of grain. We're just gonna completely load up from this city. And yeah, we'll be able to see our capture chance on the left-hand side near the time and everything. That should go down now that we have some legal goods. So there'll be a percentage of, if the Coast Guard gets us, there'll be a percentage chance of them finding our goods or not. And while we are paused, I'll refer back to our Q&A questions. Will Bootleg Steamer be showcased at any events this year? We don't have a fully solid answer on this one, but I will say hopefully. We are currently in the planning process for events as they're coming up within like the first half of the year. And currently we have our eyes on Insomnia and WASD, or WASD, however you pronounce it. We are hoping to be at both of them, but I will say keep an eye on all of our socials, keep an eye on Discord, and when more solid information about that comes out, I'll let you guys know as soon as I do. As soon as I'm allowed to let you know. So yeah, keep an eye on socials for more information about events, but hopefully Insomnia, hopefully WASD. Right, let's get loaded up. We need to get ourselves to a prohibition city. There's one right down here. That's where we're gonna head. Hopefully they'll take some of our goods. Thank you for plugging the Discord, Charlotte. There is a link to our Discord if you want to come. Oh god, there's a Coast Guard. We're running. Oh god, there's another one. Right. Oh, that's a dead end. I thought that was out. Everything's totally fine. I'm a professional. Can we sell any? We might be able to get a couple of things. We might be able to get a couple of things offloaded before they proper catch up to us. Oh, yes, okay. That is a thing that isn't gonna happen. Did I sell all that? I did. Yeah, because our notoriety went up, the Coast Guard number changed, so they kind of reset, but I'm pretty sure that won't happen in the normal game. So we're gonna use the demo jank to our advantage there, because I think we were in a bit of a sticky. Oh god, there's more. We were in a bit of a sticky spot there. They didn't see us. That's incredible. I love that for us, truly. We're at full capacity again. Oh my god, this boat is phenomenal. I'm really loving it. We're gonna head down to this bottom city. See if they've got anything. Oh, it's fun. Whoa, he's so speedy. This is very. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I can't read this compass apparently. Oh, I'm not gonna salvage the shipwreck just in case if it does drop like booze or anything. We don't have any space for it, so I don't want to I don't want to waste any of the blessed drops we appear to be getting. We're gonna just offload everything here. Although it is good to keep like legal goods on board to hide all of your illegal stuff, you know, we can just pick some more up and this way at least we're making a little bit of profit. That was difficult for me to say for some reason. And while we're paused, going back to our questions, how did you come up with this concept? So, as we touched on it briefly earlier, we had a company-wide game jam throughout Junkfish back in February of 2023, where everybody in the studio was free to come up with game ideas, game concepts, and they would all get pitched, and our favorite pitches, I think we had 4 that were chosen. They all got to be turned into demos. We had a week of our a working week. Everyone in the studio was working on these demos for these different pitches that everyone made, and it was so fun. I'm pretty sure you can ask most of the people in Junkfish. Game Jam weeks are our absolute favourite. They're just so much fun. And this game was the wonderful idea of one of our devs called Michael. And immediately just everybody in the company fell in love with the initial demo that got made from that Game Jam. And we were playing it for genuinely like weeks. After the Game Jam ended, everyone was competing still to try and get the best scores, and yeah, we just had to make it, you know, we just loved it so much, and it was so fun. So yeah, that is where the game came from. It came from the wonderful mind of one of our devs called Michael. The vibes are truly immaculate in this game, it is so true. Yeah, from that Game Jam, this wasn't the only game that people fell in love with from that Game Jam, is all I'll say. Might be able to, you know, expand upon that later this year. It's a very exciting year, that's all I'll say. Ooh, we only... Oh dear, you know what I've just realised, guys. This happens every single time. Oh, the drops are not blessing us so much anymore. We have 27 days left of this year. And I haven't done any of our missions, which are on the left-hand side here, because I was too busy jabbering. Whoops. Oh, there's a boy. It's fine, you know what we're gonna do? We've got 19 days, we're gonna use a little bit of this time to sneak into the shipyard, and we're gonna get a little upgrade. And although, guys, look at our money, we're at 7k already? Like that, right, and that's an impressive number for me to be seeing at the end of our near the end of our first year. I am chuffed with that. When it comes to upgrades, if anyone is seeing this for the first time, every different ship in this game has different upgrade slots, and they're all in different categories. So the top category is cargo upgrades. That's gonna, you know, expand your cargo, meaning you can smuggle more goods. We also have propulsion upgrades. So that's gonna control your speed and your ship handling. There's also amenity upgrades, which are going to transform your boat into a luxurious vessel that keeps your crew well fed and happy, and it also makes you more glamorous. It's going to make you more alluring to pleasure yachts, which are not in this demo, but they are going to be coming up soon. And when I have, you know, maybe I can like get some footage or something, I'll share some with you guys, because the pleasure yachts are looking really cool. And then there's also special upgrades, which are going to be able to grant you powerful bonuses, which are going to help you out with the Coast Guard. That's going to be like your abilities, which you can see at the bottom of my screen when we're like sailing around. Those in the main game are going to be given to you through special upgrades. So on this ship, as it is it's just a very cargo-centric ship. we have 2 cargo slots, but we haven't been able to pick up any cargo upgrades from our shipwrecks, and I'm not really sure why, but the way I like to play the game is I only use the upgrades that I find. As again, these streams are me showing you how not to play the game. I really do suggest you get upgrades. They are very, very important. Oh, we also have this one down here, which is earn $5 every day. Oh, that's so nice, but we don't have a slot for it. So I am just gonna sell it, get the 13k for that. That's so nice. Obviously this demo is quite short, so the money we make just from selling that is probably going to be better than having it on the ship, but on it during a full run of the full game, it's going to obviously last a lot longer, so that's going to be a really, really spicy upgrade to have aboard your ship for the longer runs. Yeah, what we'll do, we'll get a new ship. We might be... I'm tempted, I'm gonna sell this one. We're gonna get rid of the Treasury Bonds upgrade, but I would really like to at least get a new ship that has a propulsion upgrade so we can increase our speed. Let's see what we have available. Again, we're gonna be focusing on cargo, so let's see who has the most. This guy has 160, 200 on that guy. I think that's who we chose last time as well, actually, because he's just very, very spicy. 160, 120, 200 again on the Pegasus. It's got the propulsion slots that we want. 200 again on this guy. Oh, he doesn't have the propulsion slot. That was gonna be a full send for me, but no, he doesn't have the propulsion slot that I'm after. You know what? That's not bad. The Grand Banks. I don't think I've picked this ship before either. So you know what? This is a day of new choices. Yeah, these are our tier 2 ships. I feel like we're gonna go to tier 2. Maybe because this run has been so good, right? Maybe we might even see tier 3 when we get to year 2. Whoa, I know, crazy. I think we're gonna pick the Grand Banks. It's got the same amount of cargo slots, it's got nice propulsion, the cargo capacity is a nice improvement. It's overall, it's better than what we had before, and it's not too expensive. Not that the price is really an issue, because the price of your ship does get counted towards your score at the end, so investing in a good ship is always a good choice, because you're never missing out by doing that. But yeah, it's full send. Bye. The Grand Banks is now ours. Oh, she's beautiful. Right, let's throw this singular upgrade that we have. We have so many upgrade slots now, it's so nice. If we'd have kept the Treasury Bonds upgrade, we could have thrown that in as well, but it's alright. I'm happy with this as is. Let's see, we have stuff to sell. Let's see if we can offload any of it. Oh, guys, it's nearing the end of our first year and we can offload all of our goods into this city right here. It's almost as if I planned it. I'd love to be able to say that I did, but that was pure luck. That was pure luck. We have 15 days. Unfortunately, I've completely failed with the missions in year 1. Oh, he's... No! I celebrated too soon. Oh, but guys, the good thing is, whoa, he's crazy. He's acting crazy right now. We just sold all of our stuff, therefore he caught... I still don't want to get actually caught though, but I really want to see what's in that shipwreck. We were so close to getting it. Yeah, we'd sold... Ooh, okay, now we can't get caught. We have the capture chance that I was on about earlier is 100% because all we have is booze aboard our ship right now. And that's fine. Even though we picked up some cargo that we weren't able to sell, it is going to carry over into the next year. Same with our boat, same with all of our upgrades. If we were to hire any crew, they are all going to come over with us to the next year, the next map. So I'm not too worried. That was a nice little cheeky pick right at the end there. So yeah, end of year 1. That was a very good year, I feel. So now what happens is, as I said, all of our stuff is going to carry over. We're going to go into year 2 of the Prohibition. In a full run of this game, this would happen 14 times. You have 14 years of the Prohibition. And at the end of each year, in the full game, you'll get a choice of where you want to go. And different locations are going to have different challenges. They're going to have different goods for you to buy and sell. And there's going to be a few other little things as well, so choosing where you want to go is going to be quite important. For the demo though, we just have 2 maps, so we're going to be going straight over, I believe, to... I want to say Mississippi. No, the Great Lakes. I lied, I'm sorry. Over to the Great Lakes, map 2, year 2 of the Prohibition. Let's see what is in store for us here. Oh, blessed drops again. We're actually gonna really try and do our missions this time. So we need to just buy $8,000 worth of stuff, which we could do very, very easily. I think it said we need to hire people, which again we can do. I'll read the missions properly in a moment, and we'll talk through them and we'll figure out. We'll come up with a strategy for how we're gonna get through them. You'll never get tired of this music. Truly, this music is such a vibe. It's so feel good. It's so fun. Alright, we're gonna stock up in this biome on this map. We have Ryan, we have Moonshine as prohibited goods, and I'm sure there's a couple more dotted about, but in this city that is what we have. Unfit Films, hello, welcome on in. We're also gonna, I was gonna say we'll stock up loads on ore, not realizing they only had 10 available for us to buy. So yeah, we're gonna buy all of this. We still have space for 97 bits of cargo, so if we pass another factory city on the way to selling stuff, we're absolutely gonna swoop in and buy some more stuff. But while we are paused, we'll go back and we'll answer a question. The next question is, do we have any plans for post-release content, and will player feedback influence future updates or expansions? It's a slightly tricky question. We have quite a few ideas for post-launch content. There's some really, really cool ideas flying around, but it's gonna be very dependent on, yeah, the feedback the players give, that you guys give, and yeah, we'll see like what people want, yeah, there's a lot of factors that we're gonna take into consideration, but the answer here is we have a lot of ideas. Alright. Let's stock up. Whoa, did you see that guy fly by? Holy moly. The AI on the boats, it has been, whoa, that's a bad guy! It has been continually worked on through development, so the boats, they don't quite act like this anymore. They're still quirky, don't get me wrong, but I think the demo boats are always going to have a very special place in my heart, because they're just so funny, they have so much character. Like, we're absolutely going to get pushed out of this city by that guy, oh my word. Right, we've got 97 slots, let's fill up on some more. Always taking all of the alcohol that we can, and then we'll fill up these last few bits with legal goods. I need the demo in my life. What do I need to smuggle to make this happen? Funny you should say that. We do actually have a playtest coming up sometime very soon. We're hoping to start playtesting from February onwards. And if you would like to sign up for that to help us playtest the game, give your feedback, yeah, there are details in our Discord, so please go on over there. Join. There is information in the Bootleg Steamer channels, and I think there's also An easier place is probably in the game news channel. So yeah, if you want to get your hands on Bootleg Steamer early and do a cheeky playtest, give some feedback, that would be immensely appreciated. That's so helpful for us. And also, you know, it's nice to get like a sneak peek before everyone else. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you there. That'll be awesome. Thank you so much. And while we are paused again, we'll go back for another question. Next question is, how many boats are there? In this game, there's over 60 boats, I believe, spanning like all of the 5 tiers. So there's 12 boats for each tier, like 1 through 5. So it's a lot. You're gonna have a lot to choose from. They all have their own individual stats, appearance, like upgrade slots. So you're bound to be able to find a ship that is gonna suit you and your playstyle, and it's so cool. It's so dope. I've been looking at the art that the team has been making and putting together the boats, and oh my word, they are so beautiful. And I may have a sneak peek for you guys at one of our tier 5 ships coming at the end of the stream. So you know, you definitely want to stick around for that, because oh my god, it looks so cool. Jinxie, hello, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. We have no cargo space left, so let's load up. We are going to have one very full boat. We desperately need to get to a Prohibition City now. Ooh, I wasn't done loading. Whoops. I was too eager. Oh no, and now I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I was too eager to get away. There we go. Right, we're going to try and head for this guy at the top right. Oh, he's right here. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. And he can actually buy loads of our stuff. Oh, it was meant to be, guys. It was meant to be. Unfit films. Do not worry. Please do not sacrifice your self-care for these streams. A thing we have actually started doing is if you are for whatever reason not able to make any of our streams but you really wanted to tune in, we are uploading all of the VODs to our YouTube channel, so you never need to miss a stream again. Do not worry about it. Yeah, just make sure you subscribe to our YouTube videos. I will do my best to get the stream up within the week. It'll probably be early next week that today's VOD will go live. So yeah, never need to worry about that. Like, I appreciate it though. Right, while we're chilling, let's go back for another question. How much is Bootleg Steamer gonna cost? Obviously, I can't give a very solid answer here, but as far as I'm aware, we're aiming to have Bootleg Steamer cost somewhere between the £15 to £20 mark. But yeah, let's load up this stuff and let's get going. Is this yeah, this is a cell. Don't knock me out of this city, dude. I'm gonna be making enemies on this map. I feel like the boats on this map are always just like a little bit meaner. I don't know what it is. I feel like I get knocked out of the cities and bashed into so much more here. Right, we're gonna look at our missions here. We need to earn 8,000. It's not buying stuff, it's selling. We need to sell $8,000 worth of stuff. We also needed to hire crew members. I'm just gonna back out so I can look at the missions really quickly. Oh, we need to do the net traps. We have an ability. See what I mean? He's knocked me out of the city again. We have a net trap ability. We need to slow down coast guards with that. And we also need to salvage shipwrecks. That's a nice easy one. We barely even need to think about that one because we just do it as we go. But yeah, slowing down coast guards with our net ability, that is a big one that is going to take a little bit of time. So yeah, next time when we see the feds, I'm gonna have to go a little bit slower, not run away straight away, and try and catch him in our net. Alright, let's load this up. Guys, oh my god, you see these beautiful wind effects? My brain thought they were the Coast Guard and I panicked. Don't worry guys, we're fine. Whoa, that is one full ship, alright. That's actually not ideal, because if we now see a shipwreck, I can't pick it up. Oh, I could, but it's... if it... like now, oh, it hurts. We could like... semi-salvage it and we'll grab it on the way back. Hopefully these guys can lighten our load a bit. Yeah, oh, they can do loads for us. Beautiful. And then we'll go back for that shipwreck. Whoa. Whoa. The feds are here, guys. Whoa, there's two of them. Well, he got caught in a jet stream. I can't tell, did I? Yeah, I did sell all my stuff. I didn't know if I got knocked out of the city again. I didn't, we're fine. Right, we'll go back for this shipwreck and then, ugh. I know the feds have just gone left, but I kind of want to go. Oh, I don't want to go left, I don't want to go left. I've changed my mind, I changed my mind. Okay, I regret everything. I'm so sorry, sir. We'll go down here. I'm sure this is the better route anyway. They really do scare me, guys. They really do scare me. 'Cause the thing is, if they catch you, not only do you get fined, they will also, like, if they are able to find any of your illegal contraband, they're gonna fine you. We're gonna lose our precious, precious money. They're gonna confiscate our goods, which, again, that's just us losing money. We're gonna lose a bit of time when they lock us up in jail. And we already have such little time as it is. And it's not so much an issue in the demo because the game doesn't last as long, but you only can get out of jail a certain amount of times. I think as the game starts, you have 5 prison keys, so that means you can only get caught 5 times and released before your run is completely killed because you are in jail for good. You can't get out anymore. So yeah, the police, the Coast Guard even, I keep calling them the police, it's the Coast Guard. They scare me a lot, I will avoid them always. Oh, but guys, I've just forgotten that I need to trap them in my net. Oh my word. My fear is gonna be my downfall. I'm not gonna be able to complete our mission because I keep running away too fast. Alright, I'm gonna be brave. Next time we see him, I'm gonna be super brave. We're gonna stand up to him, we're gonna tell him what's what. We're gonna catch him. I'm gonna slow him down. It's gonna be beautiful, just you wait and see. I'm definitely not gonna panic and run away. Hey Bungie, good morning. Good morning, good evening, oh my word, it's nearly 6 PM. I think I've had a long day. I think I need a nap, guys. We got so much cargo space, right? Let's get a decent amount of grain on here. I won't fill up completely on grain. Let's get, yeah, 60 feels like a good amount, and then we have space to pick up shipwrecks if we come across any. Right, is that, no, oh, we're loading in our grain still. See, times like these is where a cargo upgrade that increases your loading off, no, decreases even your loading offloading time would be so nice. When I decide to buy a ridiculous amount of grain. Ooh, another upgrade. I won't use it, but I will sell it, so that's beautiful. Thanks, game. Oh, get rid of these, Get rid of these. Oh, guys, are you seeing this score? This is so beautiful. What we should do... We do have enough time. I feel like we should go to the shipyard and get a tier 3 ship. Like, ASAP. That should be our next move. I don't feel like we're gonna get the missions done, so we're gonna go for our accomplishment being spicy new ship. And while we are stopped, let's get back to our questions. What platforms is Bootleg Steamer going to be released on? Currently, we only have plans for a Steam release, but similar to what I said about post-content stuff is there is potential for that to change in the future. Like on launch it's only going to be Steam, but if we get enough interest around other platforms, then that could definitely be an option in the future. Yeah, again, very dependent on player feedback. Right, we've got 43 days, guys. Where's the ship thing? It's like he's over there. You know what? We're gonna beeline straight for the shipyard to try and get a new ship. Is this the first time we've gone tier? Oh, it's literally right here. Is this the first time we've gone tier 3 on stream? This is the first time I'm actually showing you guys tier 3 ships. That's horrendous of me. I'm so. It would help if I went to the right spot, wouldn't it? I'm sorry it took us so long, guys, but we are finally here. Oh my word, tier 3 ships. They are so beautiful. Oh my word. Look at the size of it. Oh my word, this is so cool. Is there gonna be a Kickstarter? No, there is no Kickstarter for Bootleg Steamer. Thank you for asking though. But no. Junkfish as a studio, we've been around for 10 years, I want to say. So yeah, we're quite set. Things are going pretty well for us. So yeah, we don't need to crowdfund, but I appreciate you asking. Thank you. Right, let's have a little look through these ships. Going from tier 2 to tier 3. Oh, look at this cargo again. Whoa, look at the price though, guys. 8K? Holy moly. I still want to go for one with like the highest cargo. So we have 240, 240, 200. Oh, he's a nippy little guy though. He's a good mover. Yep, that's what that's what I'm gonna go for. 280, guys. You'll see here. We have these green flashing boxes next to these stats because if it's green, it means it's an upgrade from what we currently have. If it's orange, then it means it's the same. If it's red, then we're downgrading that particular stat. But here, it's all green, baby. I feel like I kind of just want to full send do this one. It's only 6K, so it's not as big of a hit to our monies, right? The Astra, I'm going to keep it in mind, but we're going to cycle through the others just so I can show you all of the tier 3 ships we have available to us right now. Oh, I like the colors on this guy. If I was choosing purely for aesthetic, I would absolutely go for that guy. He's so cool. Oh, look at all those cargo upgrade slots as well. That's beautiful. Yeah, he's very cool as well. Got another 280 on the cargo. Ooh, his speed is a lot better. He's got 20 knots. What does the other guy have for a speed? Only 18. Should we go for the, oh guys, I didn't take note of what his name was. Oh, it's this guy, I think. It's 280 again, but it's faster. And the only thing we're not really getting is the, alright, cargo upgrade slots are gonna stay the same, but I don't feel like that's too bad, seeing as we're not gonna come across too many more upgrades now, because unfortunately in this demo this is the last map. We're in our final days, so yeah, I feel like this is probably our best call. Hey Naomi, hey Falcon, welcome on in. Hope y'all are having good days. And while we are chilling, let's go back for another question. Will there be multiplayer in Bootleg Steamer? Again, this is another difficult question. Multiplayer has been a consideration for us since the beginning, but unfortunately it was decided that no, on launch, there is not going to be any multiplayer. It is going to be an offline single-player game. We have a lot of ideas for multiplayer though. There's some really, some very, very cool ideas that have been thrown around. So again, I feel like a lot of these answers have been the same, but taking in feedback, there is potential for it in the future, but on launch, it is only going to be single player. Here's a question, when is it launching? We are going to be launching in Q2 of this year, so it's not very far away at all. Yeah, not very far away at all. This is very, very exciting. It was like different, like last month it was like, yeah, it's next year, it's fine. And now, oh my word, it's like a few months. Q2? Oh. Very, very exciting times. I'm so excited for you guys to get your hands on this. Just to see like everyone's strats, like, you know, all the different strategies that are gonna come out, the different like builds that you do with like when you like put together like all your crew, your captain, your boat, your upgrades, like all the different combinations that people are gonna make and find like the best builds for different playstyles. Like that's gonna be so fun. And yes, it is gonna be on Steam. It will not be on Switch on launch. And there isn't. And currently the only plan is Steam, but if we get enough interest for consoles, then there is a possibility for console in the future. But on release it is only Steam. We are gonna buy the Queen Boudica. I need to stop saying the shit names. I'm gonna butcher it absolutely every single one. You see nothing. You see no one saw a UI bug. This ship handles. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's a cargo upgrade. We're gonna immediately. We've only got 29 days left, but I want that on my ship ASAP. Where is it? Decreases cargo loading and unloading times by 25%. That is what we needed earlier when we were loading an unholy amount of grain. Oh man, at least we got it now, I guess. I'll take it. I guess seeing as we're stopped again, we'll do another question. How much customization is going to be available for characters and boats? Seeing as like all of the captains, the crew, the boats, they are all pre-made, there isn't going to be any aesthetic customizations that you'll be able to do for them. When it comes to customization in Bootleg Steamer, that's going to mean more like customizing your playstyle by making different decisions, by bringing on different captains, different crew, different boats, different upgrades. That's sort of where the customization elements are gonna come into play. And yeah, that's gonna customize your gameplay hugely, but when it comes to aesthetics, yeah, we wouldn't be able to come in and like change the colors of this boat. That'd be so cool, but no. Yeah, you need to. If the aesthetics are important, you're gonna have to go to the shipyard and pick the one that I think is prettiest. Awesome. Right, we've got that upgrade in. We do have another one here that we could throw in. It increases our turn rate. I don't remember picking that up. Whoa, and it guys, where did they come from? Was I really? I was really not paying attention to our shipwrecks for a moment there, apparently. I sell in that upgrade, decreasing our notoriety gain by 10%. Whoa, have I like not sold anything this whole map? God, why is our notoriety so low? I'm not complaining, but even more reason to believe we don't need this upgrade, which decreases our notoriety gain by 10%. And we also get 1.5k just for selling it, so... Right, guys. Whoa, this ship is so nippy. I know this run started off really, really well, but I think I got distracted. And you know what it is? We didn't get the really spicy shipwreck drops during this map, so I haven't been able to, you know, sell stuff basically for free. That was where so much of our money came from in the last map. I've been too busy dawdling and chatting. I cannot control this boat. It controls so much better than the other ones. Can you see how much I'm struggling? Let's get some of that. A few bits of grain. I want to leave space open for alcohol if I can. We've got 17 days, so we need to... Wait, did I click the wrong button? Of course I did. Why, why wouldn't I press the wrong button right now in such an urgent time where we're so pressed? There we go. Oh, that's your final score at least. God, I hope so. Oh, 1 second. Let me get to the next factory city and I'll answer that question for you, Gnomes. Oh, how beautiful. It's right here. Do you see how much I'm struggling to handle that bow? Oh my word, it's so much better than the one we had before. How is progression gonna work from region to region? Is it higher difficulty as you advance, more lucrative runs, new things you can buy, trade? Yes, to I think all of the above. The progression works as like we've said, at the beginning of the Prohibition in year 1, you start off with your a little tier 1 ship. As you upgrade it, you get more upgrades, increase your ship tier. That boat is going to go with you through all of the maps. So there is that progression there. And also, as time progresses, the maps become more complex. I don't have full details to give you, like, the nitty-gritty on exactly how the difficulty ramps up from year to year, but I do know that that is definitely a thing that happens. And then with that, yeah, more money. I think things just... Considering there's, like, the mafia and stuff involved in this game, where the more dealings you have with them, the more, you know, the mafia always collects their debts. That'll potentially spiral if you don't manage it well. And yeah, as you progress through different maps and biomes, there are different goods for you to buy and sell as well. For example, if we were to buy moonshine on this map, and then in the next map, moonshine is not an available item, moonshine will actually be a highly sought after item that you'll be able to sell for higher profits because it's not actually available there. So there's that aspect as well, and that's when the years change and you're able to choose your route and choose which different map you want to go to each year. That's a consideration that you need to make to try and, you know, optimize profits. And there are other differences that will happen between the maps. There are, again, when I have more details and more concrete answer for you, we'll do a proper deep dive into like how the progression system like fully works. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll dive into it a little bit later in the year. And I say that means like in like a month or so. Are there gonna be threats other than the feds? Good question. As we've just said, the mafia, they could potentially be a very big problem for you if you, you know, if you work with them and then you displease them. They could be a little bit of a thorn in your side. Hey Adam, welcome on in. Other than the feds and the mafia, there are also natural obstacles that you need to overcome, like weather. You might have noticed there's whirlpools around the water sometimes. If you get caught in one of them, it throws you off course, it throws some of your cargo off the ship. So avoid them as well, because they can be a real pain to deal with. And aside from that, there are... I don't know if we could consider them threats, but you can also be hindered heavily by your own crew and your captain. Everyone comes with their, you know, a perk that they're gonna give to you and your crew, but they all come with a downside. And you have to manage all of them to make sure that, you know, you're not bringing on too many people that maybe... This is not a real example, this is just something that I'm making up for the purpose of this conversation. But if you bring on loads of crewmates that like are all cutting your cargo capacity or something like that, that could be detrimental, you know? So yeah, there's those sorts of obstacles that you're gonna have to manage as well. But yeah, the main threat when it comes to Bootleg steamer is the Coast Guard. As they capture you, they fine you, they take your money, they take your goods, and if you get caught enough times, then your run is completely over. You're in prison for life, and you don't get to make it to the end of the prohibition. As standard, you have 5 prison keys that will get you out of prison, but if they run out, run over. That isn't like a solid number though. I believe you can also buy prison keys from the Mafia. As we've said, the Mafia always collects on their debts. Do you want to risk it? The choice is yours. And I think there's a crewmate or 2 as well that come with, they bring prison keys onto your boat as well, which is always nice. Yeah, I hope that answered the question. Oh, where am I right now? I've like lost track of where we are. We're in a oh, we're selling stuff. Oh, amazing. That's yeah, I am selling stuff. I thought I was just buying a load of stuff with 8 days left. It's about to be a horrendous financial decision from my part. I've really failed at missions. I've made my peace with it. But if we were, every map has the, it's like a little campaign. You like, this is another captain, Achilles. Oh, there, I'll finish my thought. Yeah, every map has like some new challenges. It's like a mini like little campaign for you to complete. If you get through all of the challenges that captain presents to you, then you get a little payout, which is, you know, it's the aim of the game, make as much money as you can, so you want to complete them if you are able. I got a little distracted, so unfortunately we did not do any of the challenges in today's run. But, guys, oh my god, I've just realized you can't see my score. I could lie. Oh wait, not too much, because you can see the band I'm in. I could lie and say I've got 24,999 monies. That's not entirely true. Let me hide my face. Well, not my face, my little PNG for one moment. Revealing what is actually our best score of the stream so far. I'm hoping this is the right button. 22,493! Guys, I'm actually so chuffed with that. That is our best run on stream so far. I will take it. It's not, unfortunately, my best run ever. My best one ever is 25k. I managed to hit that at EGX last year, but I didn't document it in any way. I have no proof. You're gonna have to take my word. But yes, guys, we have set a brand new record for the stream. I'm so chuffed with that. 22,493. You know what? I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. And while we are here, as it is the end of the run, we'll do one more question that I have here. It's someone that we've touched on a little bit, but seeing as this game is a demo, we don't fully get to see all of these sorts of aspects. But this game is a roguelite. So this question is, what are the roguelite aspects of the game? So the way that the full release is gonna work is you will do runs, and they are time sensitive. As you've seen, we've run out of time in the middle of stuff today. It sneaks up on you, it really, really does. Yeah, you have a time sensitive run that you will do of the Prohibition. It started in 1920 and it lasted for 14 years. So what you will be doing in this game is a run of 14 years, each year going to a different map. Each map, as we've said, coming with its own challenges and different things to buy, sell. They're all like aesthetically different as well. The art team have done such a phenomenal job on the environments. It's genuinely such a beautiful game to look at. And yeah, after every year, you get to a choice of which map you're gonna go to next. So there's a strategy that you'll have to think of there. So I'm like losing my voice a little bit. If it sounds like I'm like struggling, my voice is dying a little bit. I'm so sorry. So yeah, you have a run. It will last for the 14 years of the Prohibition over 14 maps. Once you complete a run, your progress does not carry over. And it's like the core, like the fundamentals of a roguelite, right? You do a run, at the end of it, it's done, right? You can't go back, you can't change it, you need to start again. So yeah, either like your run ending because like you managed to complete all of the Prohibition. The Prohibition ended after 14 years, and you were the master bootlegger throughout the whole thing. Congratulations if you managed to complete it, whether you managed to finish it that way, or maybe you got caught too many times by the Coast Guard, and you are now in prison for life. Yeah, the run is done. You can't go back, and your score you can't change it. And if you want to go and try again, you need to go from year 1 and rebuild your ship, rebuild your crew, your upgrades, and just start your empire from year 1 again, which is so cool. However, it is also worth noting, which probably makes Bootleg Steamer more of a... The definitions are a little bit... There's no, like, a black and white when it comes to saying, like, what's a roguelike, what's a roguelite. At least I see a lot of deliberation about it online and stuff. But my personal opinion, Bootleg Steamer probably leans more towards roguelite, because... Actually, you know what? Argue with me if I'm wrong. Please do correct me. Yeah, let me know what you think. As you play the game, there are going to be various challenges and achievements that you are going to be completing, not just in one run, but over the course of potentially multiple runs. And if you are able to complete these challenges and achievements, it's going to unlock more content that you'll be able to discover in your next run. So if you unlock something in, say, like your 5th run, in your 6th run you have a chance to discover this new unlock that you were able to achieve. And that's going to include things like new captains, more ships, different ship upgrades, different crew members, and there's also going to be pets that you're going to be able to unlock. So yeah, you guys let me know. Let me know, is that more roguelike? Is that more roguelite? Because, yeah, as I say, the definition seems to be a little bit hazy online, and there's arguments that I see. But yeah, that is going to be the roguelike aspects of the game, and I'm super stoked. It's going to be so cool. And I did say, when we got to the end of our run, I was going to give you guys a little bit of an update on how development is going. I'm so sorry, my voice is so... It's on the brink. It's on the brink of dying. I'm so sorry if it sounds like horrendous. So if you just bear with me one moment. The music doesn't continue to play when I tab out of the game, so I'll fill the silence with my voice. I'm very sorry. So yeah, just a little development update for you guys. I said I was going to try and get some new content ready for you early this year, and although I don't have a build that I can play on stream, there was a new build made, and it looks incredible. And we had a meeting last week where Michael, the incredible brain behind this game, he played that build for us. And there is so much new content, and so it just looks absolutely stunning. So what I'll do, I can't show you, there's not many things that I can show you from that build yet, but I have selected a couple things that I can give you a sneak peek of before we call it here today. Well, let's hope this works. OBS, be nice to me. Alright. There has been a big update to the environment art. You potentially can't see a huge difference here. This is one of the... I feel like I should hide my camera 1 second. There we go, so you can see a little bit better. There has been new like objects added to the waters. There's more like rubble. There's more detail in the environments. This is the same biome as the first map from the demo, and it looks truly beautiful. This is we also got to see some of the new maps in the new biomes, which are not fully finished yet. I wanted to show you those today, but yeah, I decided I'll wait. I'll let the artists cook for like a couple more weeks, so it gets like super, super beautiful. Like, it was already amazing, but I just know they're going to take it to a whole other level. So yeah, when it comes to the new biomes, I should be able to show you those sometime within the next couple weeks, month at most. But yeah, I'm just absolutely in love with all of the like the rubble and stuff that they've added to the water. Controversial questions. Is it pronounced boys or buoys? Oh, guys. I'm team boys. It's a boy. When people say buoy, I get confused. This happens a lot. People say buoys a lot in Junkfish. I'm like... it confuses me every time. It like takes my brain a minute to think, like, what did they mean? Oh, they're on about boys. Alright. We should meet in the middle and say boy. I haven't said that correctly. That just sounds like I'm saying boy still. Boy. I'm sure there is a middle ground. My brain doesn't have the capacity to find it, apparently. So I'm team boys. I'm gonna call them boys. Buoys. Alright, moving on to another new little development update for you guys. Is the cities have had a little bit of an update. Holy smokes. And we have also added a few night maps. So all of the cities now are lit up and they look so beautiful. It's super, super dynamic, seeing like all of the cities lit up when you're sailing around. And yeah, it just looks so, so cool. It's very moody, very, very moody. So yeah, when you're progressing through your bootleg steamer run, be prepared for some beautiful night city moments. And next, the Mafia have finally made it into the build. Oh my word. You will be able to have your dealings with the Mafia in a similar way that you approach the factory cities, the shipyard. They're gonna have a location on your map that you'll be able to visit. And this is what they look like when you enter. Oh, I'm so, so stoked. It's like, I praise the art team a lot, but they truly, truly deserve it. They truly knocked it out of the park. It just looks so cool. And I'm so chuffed that the Mafia finally made it into the build. I'm very, very excited to bring like a Mafia run to the stream and see what we can get up to, and also see how mean they are to us, you know? I've never been able to play with the Mafia, so I'm very, very excited to see how that's gonna go for us. And I feel like there's is there one last thing? I can't remember how many things I put up here. I'm gonna click through and we'll see. Aha! I nearly spoiled it. I nearly said the final slide when we had this one. We had a couple people asking last year to see, like, what are the tier 5 ships even like? And I messaged one of our artists, Tom, earlier, and I was like, the community, they really want to see what the tier 5 ships look like. I'm not going to be able to show them in the demo. Can you please send me a screenshot? And he sent me this. This is a little sneak peek of what one of the tier 5 ships are gonna look like in Bootleg Steamer. If you're very nosy, you can kind of read all of the stats here. I'm not gonna go through them because, again, these stats are very, very likely to change. But oh my god, I can see the value here is 100,000. Guys, that's gonna take us a long, long time. That's gonna take us a long time, but That is so beautiful. He sent me a few, and they are all as like grandiose and like lavish. Is that the word I'm after? Potentially, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is a little taste of what the tier 5 ships are gonna look like in Bootleg Steamer. And we have one final thing. I've mentioned a couple times today that we are gonna have pets in this game. And that is true. And the art for them has been done. They haven't quite made it into the build yet, but I can't not share this art because look how incredible he looks. Oh my word, I want to say I think there's 15 pets. And don't take my word for it, that's an estimate. I think there's about 15 pets. You're going to be able to unlock them through achievements and challenges as you play through the game. And if you want to bring them onto your ship, similar to your crew and your captains, they're going to be able to give you some perks. But again, you might find that they're a little bit of a nuisance to have aboard your ship. But they're so cute, I think it's worth it. We gotta have a knife crab, you know? He's so menacing, but I cannot wait to have him on my ship. He's gonna be a true asset to the team, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be so cool. And that is actually gonna be it from me today. I will hopefully be able to bring you more development updates as the weeks progress, because we are getting closer and closer to launch. Q2 of this year. Let me bring back that. Q2 of this year is when Bootleg Steamer is going to be available for you guys to play on Steam. If you wanted to go and wishlist it, feel free. The Steam page is live. If someone could do !Bootleg Steamer in chat, there will be a link that will pop up for you guys. Wishlists are so unbelievably helpful for us as a studio. And it also means you don't miss out on any updates going forward. So yeah, if you've enjoyed today, if you like the look of the game, yeah, we'd immensely appreciate our wish list. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us. For today's Bootleg Steamer stream, I'm gonna get so confused saying, I keep wanting to say streamer, Bootleg streamer. My voice is truly dying, so I am gonna go and drink some tea. But thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with us today. It has been a really fun stream, and we were able to beat our previous high score, so I am so chuffed. We will be doing another stream probably in 2 weeks' time, so I will do my best to compile some more sneak peeks and updates for you to share with you then. But until then, please do make sure to join our Discord if you want to come and hang out with us, talk to the devs, hang out with the community. It's a great place to hang out, and we would love to have you there. Everybody is welcome. And also, do not forget to follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We are also getting a Reddit page set up for Bootleg Steamer. So that's not quite ready yet. I'll let you know when it is. But all the other things I said, we are active on all of those if you want to keep up with Junkfish news, Bootleg Steamer news on any of our other games that may or may not be coming in the foreseeable future. That's the best place to keep up with everything that we're up to. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you in 2 weeks for another Bootleg Steamer stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I'll see you soon. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye.